Yo, what is good, everybody? Articulated Ninja here. And you know, we don't often get good zombie action figures, so when we do, you know, they gotta make an appearance on this channel. I got these in from 5ktoys.com and they've been on pre-order for a while. I don't even want to waste any more time. Let's get these infected girls out of the box. All right, so y'all know what time it is. Let's check out the ass on this action figure.
Hey, yo!
Pause. I'm talking about detail, articulation, accessories, and size. Where's your mind at?
Let's be smart about this. There's a lot of them.
Holy shit.
You ready?
Fuck me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so there's 3 different versions of this girl that you can order. The base body is the same. The only thing that's different is the clothing, the accessories, and the head sculpts. With that being said, I'm mainly going to focus on the difference in head sculpts and the difference in clothing when it comes to detail, because those are the only things that are really different, right? So in terms of detail, we might as well get right to the infected nipple. I love that they intentionally cut the shirts to show off these infected nipples. This is hilarious, bro. And the crazy thing about it, it's hilarious to me, but it still looks super good, super nice. Guys, I never thought I would be happy and judging zombie nipples on my channel, but look, fast forward to today, I'm happy and I'm judging zombie nipples on my channel. So I'm never gonna say never anymore. I'm just gonna say, hey, it hasn't happened yet, just not yet. Because look at where we're at today. And all my channel members know, link in the description if you want to join the channel. I have tons of figures that show off really nice nipples, and maybe I'll get in trouble because on some of my private videos for my members, I've gotten in trouble by the higher powers that be for showing off too many action figure curves. You know what I'm saying? So
He ain't lying.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering.
we'll see what happens with this video, but I got to show you guys everything. So this is with the clothes on, and let's just look at the head sculpts real fast. The detail when it comes to the heads, let's show off all 3 different heads. I think all 3 different head sculpts are really unique. I have to say though, the one that isn't full clicker yet, this one has to be my favorite, because you can still kind of really start to see the human before the fungus really starts to take over the person. So I'm like, this one right here has to be my favorite, but I don't even think this should be considered a clicker. This may be just more of a traditional zombie, and this was their way to throw it in. Okay, so when it comes to articulation, the clothes are form-fitted really well, but they're really stretchy. So I'm happy to say that none of these clothes restrict the figure's movement at all. But because of the type of joint style that they used on this figure, I have to say I am not a fan of these weird ball hinges that they use. Like these balls at the knees and the elbows, and like there's just ball hinges everywhere, right? But they don't get as much range as, let's say, a double hinge joint. So the arms go up really well. Like you guys can see, the shirt does not limit that at all. But let me show you guys exactly what I mean. Even though the legs go up pretty well, look, they bend pretty well. Show you from the side so you guys can see the legs do bend really nicely. The torso is really good. So you can, it has a lot of articulation in the torso. But I just feel like it's so limited because of these types of ball joints that they use. Let me show you what I'm talking about. As you guys can see, this big knee joint, it's one ball, but look guys, that's as much as the knee bends. So a standard Marvel Legends double hinge knee, Valorverse classified, whatever line you want to say, a double hinge knee would have done so much better, because that's the L. That's as much as the knee is going to bend. And I'm just, in my mind, I'm like, why? Like So it goes out straight, it goes up really well, but when it comes to bending down, it does not bend down well at all. And to me, in my mind, when it comes to zombies, especially ones like this from the show, they should have similar to Spider-Man articulation, because whether it's the show or the game, these things can move around fast. They can crawl, they can crouch, they can do a lot. You can get this figure into a lot of different poses. I'm not saying that it's not articulated. I'm just saying I wish the engineering decisions were just a little bit better, because I felt like the choices that they made limited the articulation on this figure much more than it actually needed to be. But even with it being limited because of those decisions, as you guys can see here, you can still get her into some very zombie-ish poses, as well as some vanilla poses, some fun poses. She could do a split. I'm just not a fan of some of the engineering choices, like even how they did the crotch area and the waist joint. That spacing for me is just, usually I don't complain about aesthetics much, but these balls on the knees and that spacing in the crotch, and it just doesn't look that nice to me personally. But everything else I am happy with and I'm okay with. It's just those few things. Over on 5ktoys, these guys are listed as zombie A, B, and C, and they come with really nice prints and little accessories for all of them. But I gotta say, I would probably go with A. That has the best accessories. For me, it's zombie A, because it comes with a brick, what looks like half of a scissor, and anybody that played the Last of Us video games know that that's used for like nail bombs and etc. So I thought that that was pretty cool. One of the zombies, I believe this is either B or C, came with this, and I have no idea, absolutely no idea what this is. It doesn't even show up in the pictures on the listing. Maybe it's a belt, like, you know, if your belt gets messed up, you can make a new belt with this one, but I have no idea what this thing is or what I'm supposed to do with it. And each of the figures also do come with a set of another pair of hands. They come with like open relaxed hands, and then they come with a set of like more like aggressive open reaching hands. I think that that's pretty cool as well. But that's basically all the accessories, and everybody's print is different, but for whatever reason, zombie A does come with that brick and more personal pictures. A lot of the other ones come with like maps and letters and things like that, which the quality on is great, but I would have to say zombie A overall has the best accessories. And let's get into the size comparisons. And right off the back, I gotta say, guys, this will not fit into scale with your NECA The Last of Us 2-pack that I also reviewed on this channel. Here she is next to some G.I. Joe Classified, so you guys can see she looks really nice, especially with the women. Here she is with some of the men in the Classified line. Here she is with some of my favorite Valorverse Action Force figures. Here she is next to some McFarlane figures, just so you guys can see how they tower over this zombie. Here she is next to some Marvel Legends, which I do feel like still work. I just wish, it shows right here, she would have been a few centimeters, just a tiny bit bigger. Here she is next to some of those amazing Jada Toy Street Fighters and the Tekken figure. Here she is next to some Storm collectible Street Fighters. Here she is next to some other zombie figures, since we don't really have zombie figures in this scale. And here she is next to some of my other beautiful ladies who make appearances in my private videos for my Ninja Clan members. Link in the description if you want to join the channel. But guys, usually it gets a little weird here, but to be honest, I can't even talk these ladies into getting weird with this zombie, because she literally has infected nipples, and nobody wants to get infected, guys. Stay safe out there. Use protection.
Naughty, naughty.
Guys, even though I hate the ball joints that they used on the knees and the elbows, because double hinged would have been better, even though I don't like how the crotch area looks, overall I am very happy to have another zombie figure in my collection, because if you are a 6-inch scale collector, you know how hard it is to come across just good zombie action figures. And I love zombie action figures, I love apocalyptic stories, I love all that stuff. I got mine from 5ktoys. I'm just happy that they finally came in. And of course, the irony, after I shoot this whole damn video and basically get it done, look what arrives at my door today. Literally today, the same day that this video is being posted, today. This hurt. Because I would have loved to use them in this clicker video, but I have my sisters Pandora and Zorana. They did a great job. But these Lim Toy, Joel and Ellie, may be the most premium figures of the year, so all of my channel members, I will have like an unboxing type of my first thoughts as soon as I get them out the package before I shoot anything for you guys. Check tomorrow, it should be up. But shout out to all of my Ninja Clan members who joined the channel. Real recognize real. I appreciate you guys, man. Joining just helps a lot. But guys, comment commenting and liking. That shit helps a lot too, man. Like I really bust my ass on these. I try to make them quick reviews because I don't want to hold you guys up for too long. So I try to pour a lot into a little bit of time and try to make it entertaining for you guys. And I appreciate every positive damn comment I get nowadays, man. So everybody, I hope you guys are having a good day. And like I always say, life is short. Try to appreciate it more than you complain about it. Peace. Toy photography and army buildings, all that I need is action figures. Toy photography and army buildings, all that I need action figures. Don't buy me a thing. I told my girl that all that I need action figures. Exclusives on my mind, so I won't stop until that figure's mine. And if you feel the same, hit like, subscribe, and stick around for action figures. G.I. Joe, classified, Marvel Legends on my mind, Valorverse and NECA time, Mythic Legions I must find.